I'm back here with another look at Evadore. All right, I had to step back from this thing and let this thing do what it was going to do before I took another look at it because it was just was not reacting to the RSIs at all. All right, you can see a bunch of cell volume here. This thing ended up coming back down. Let me show you here. Let me grab my pointer. There we go. This thing ended up coming right back down to here, back to this support area, right where it launched almost, to back down at 5 cents. So it looks like it's trying to push back up from here. All right. If it can get through this blue resistance right here, this resistance line, all right, this thing could really pop. Okay. Now, let's take a look at a few things before we, jump the gun here and go there. All right, because this thing has been just not very predictable at all. Like most charts, you look at RSIs, like this here. Okay, this thing has been on the bottom here. Let me pull this up. When an RSI is on the bottom like this, all right, that's very oversold. You're expecting price to head up. Okay, especially look where this thing's at. A regular RSI, this thing is down at right now it's at a 10. Okay, let me go show you, for instance. Okay, let's see where that's at. Look at this thing. It's down below, way down there. Now just let's go to Caspa. All right, let's see how a regular RSI reacts when it's oversold. Price action should push up. Oversold, price action pushes up. Okay, oversold down here, price action pushes up. That's the way an RSI works. Okay, now this Evadore has not been reacting at all. Okay, right here it did. You had price oversold, price action pushed up. You got oversold here, price action just kept falling. All right, now here we go. Now we're up past this point that we were back here with price they kept coming down. It looks like this thing is trying to get out of here. Okay, now let's take a look at a couple of the other ones here, which would point to higher prices. Okay, the 12-hour. All right, here we go. The 12 hours at 49 to 23. Down at the bottom, it's only at 37. All right, that's good. That's what you want to see. We also, what do we got? Do we have any bullish divergence here? No. Close, but no. The 8-hour, same deal. All right, instead of 60 and 33, it's only at a 42 on the bottom down here. Lots of room to push up. Okay, the 4-hour. The 4-hour is at a 95 and a 92, getting a little bit towards the top. It's only at a 51 down here on the bottom. The point I'm making, especially on this daily, this thing has a lot of room to push up on the RSI, a lot of room to push up out of here, okay? So a breakout is very possible. Is it going to happen? It has to break this resistance first, okay? And if it does, then this thing could really get a good push. It's due for a big push. I mean, it's been beat right down, okay? Right from the top up here, this thing is down, yeah, 82%. So had this massive run up, then an 82% pullback. Okay, so it's due. It's due for a bump up. Now, if you put a Fibonacci on this thing, a regular push up from here, this thing should at least come back up to 19 cents. Okay, that's the 618. 21 cents is the 702. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, as far as a retrace, this thing you should get a bounce, back up here. After this fall like this, you should at least get a bounce back up to 618, 702 before it decides if it's going to dump out or if it's going to keep going up. All right, so that's what we're looking for first. Some smaller price targets. All right, we're going to go off this one here, off that high. All right, so I would be looking for 14, to 15 cents here. as a retracement of this high rate here. So that's what we're looking for here. Now we need to get that break of this resistance here. All right, that resistance is coming in. Call it 6.5 cents. To be safe, 0.066. If we can break that, then this thing has a shot at getting some higher prices. I think the bottom's in. I don't think it's going any lower right now. It's due for a bounce up. Okay. If it goes lower, then this thing's probably done. In my opinion, it's probably going to go down and just flatline. I don't think it's going to go any lower. It's due for a bounce up out. We have some volume coming in. We have 6.4 million in volume on the day, and it's due for a retracement. All right, so I think it's due for a bounce here. Watch, if it does break out of here. The next resistance you have is at 7.5 cents. Then you have a resistance at 0.087. Okay, that's your first two resistance areas. The support line down here at roughly 5 cents, that should hold. Okay, it should hold. Technically, that thing should hold. So, looking for a breakout here. This thing finally, let's go. Evadore, it's been beaten down. It's due for a bounce. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have a great day.